morning and welcome. Today's topic is Unit 10. It's about time. And today's lesson, we'll learn more about the flow charts in terms of listening. And when it comes to your speaking, you will learn how to speculate in IELTS speaking part 3 questions. We will also learn about the stress in compound words, especially in compound adjectives. So let's start today's lesson with the topic talk. And my first question is to you. What is your favorite time of the year and what is your least favorite one and why?
Favorite time of day is the morning because I feel fresh and energetic and ready to start the day. And the air is usually calm and it's easier to concentrate on my tasks. And my least favorite time of day is late night because I often feel tired and it's too difficult to stay focused.
Okay, anyone?
My favorite time is afternoon. Due to the fact that when in afternoon I have a lot of time and I can play the volleyball, I can sleep, I can do everything. So I adore the afternoon.
Okay, thank you. And next question. At which time of the day do you function most efficiently and why?
In my opinion, I feel more productive in the evening because at the time we feel more energetic after studying and we will be full. We have enough energy to do our homeworks or any kind of hobbies.
I function most efficiently in the afternoon because in the afternoon I'm full awake and active. So I can do everything which I want. For example, I can watch movies and other things.
Okay, thank you. The third question.
In which situations do you feel time moves too fast or too slowly? For me, when I'm at lesson or exam, time goes too slowly, but when it comes to spending time with my family or friends, time goes too fast, and I want to catch the time slow.
Well, the time moves fast when I spend time with my friends and doing something enjoyable for me. However, the time moves very slowly when I'm bored or when I'm doing the difficult task that I didn't enjoy.
Okay, thank you. Okay, one of the most common question types in IELTS listening is flowcharts as of today's topic. And so when you are given some time to look for the questions in the flowchart, so first you should examine the questions and decide how each stage relates to each other. And every the questions follow the order of the questions follow the order of the information given in the listening tasks, and also you just have to listen carefully and look for and pay more attention to the signpost words to understand to get the structure of the flowcharts. So now you have the first listening task. So please first look at the questions from 1 to 3.
Unit 10, Listening Skills, Exercise 6.
Let's now consider what you should do when a new email arrives in your inbox at work. It's useful to know that, like all tasks, emails can be classified into 4 groups depending on their importance and the urgency with which they need to be dealt. Remember that an important email may not be urgent enough to be dealt with immediately. Similarly, an email which needs to be dealt with promptly might not be particularly important. There are, of course, emails that are important and require immediate attention, But by managing your inbox effectively, you should be able to reduce the number of these significantly. The final group is the emails that are neither important nor urgent, which can account for a significant proportion of your inbox.
Our last stop is about pronunciation, and we're going to learn about the compound words, the stress in compound words, especially in adjectives. You know, the compound adjectives are the two words joined together to describe a noun, yes? So, any examples, you know? Okay, the first one can be less. Far. Sorry?
Cost effective.
Cost effective, yes. Okay. Usually when you have compound words, so compound adjectives usually get stressed in the second part, in the second word. But before the noun, the stress changes, and before the noun, the stress changes into the first one. Let's just look at this example. Okay. Here, stress is selling, yes, as I mentioned above. If the adjective is compound adjective, the second word is, the second part of the compound adjective gets stressed. And when it comes to this one is, before nouns, the stress changes to the first part. She writes best-selling books, yes? So now you are given a kind of example. Let's just look at this one. The clothes in the shop are mass produced. Here the stress is in the second part, yes? And it is a mass produced dress. Here the stress is in the first part, in the first word. Now you are given an exercise for consolidating this unit, this new concept. Exercise 4. Now you just have to underline the stressed syllable in the compound adjectives in the following questions. You now have 5 minutes to complete this task. B1. What are some of the long-term effects of flooding? C. Cost, yes, because there is noun, yes, waste. Okay, next one.
Culture.
Cultural, yes?
Yes.
Is it correct? Cross, because there is a
Understanding.
noun, yes, understanding. Next one.
Goods, but mess.
Yes.
What about products that are custom made?
What are some of the long-term effects of flooding?
Okay.
How can cross-cultural understanding be best achieved?
It's the best way of keeping up to date with world news.
Now the second part is date.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of students working part-time?
Do you like them to be more efficient get stressed?
What are the most time-consuming daily activities for you?
Time, yes, because there is a noun, yes?
Yes.